It's Simon Annie with a somewhat unconventional recitation of the classic poem The Green Eye of the Little Yellow God.
Mm-hmm. We know it well.
This is a bit of a family effort. Are we all ready? Are we all listening? You're at the back. Are you listening? Are you? Yeah. Good. Right. We'd like to read you today a poem by J Milton Hayes, and it's entitled The Green Eye of the Little Yellow God. And we thought it was particularly appropriate because it deals with a love story with an ultimately tragic ending. It's set in Nepal, on the slopes of Kathmandu, and it features a beautiful yet headstrong and willful heroine, and a slightly crazed hero with no regard for his own safety or indeed his life. And as such, we thought that there could be nothing better for us to do. So if we're ready, we shall read to you The Green Eye of the Little Yellow God. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Karoo, and the yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Karoo by the subs in Kathmandu. He was hotter than they felt inclined to tell. But for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks. And the colonel's daughter smiled on him as well. He had loved her all along with the passion of the strong. The fact that she loved him was plain to all. She was nearly 21. And arrangements had begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. A ball! A ball! He wrote to ask what present she would like from Mad Karoo. They met next day as he dismissed a squad. And jestingly, she told him then that nothing else would do but the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Karoo seemed in a trance. And they chaffed him as they puffed at their cigars. But for once he failed to smile, and he sat alone a while, then went into the night under the stars. He returned before the dawn with his shirt and tunic torn, a gash across his forehead, dripping red. It was patched up right away, and he slept through all the day. And the colonel's daughter watched beside his bed. He awoke at last and asked that they fetch his tunic through. She brought it, and he thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pocket, saying, "That's from Mad Karoo." And there she found the green eye of the god. She upbraided poor Karoo in the way that women do. Though both her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she would not take the stone, and Mad Karoo was left alone with the jewel he'd risked his life to get. When the ball was at its height, on that still and tropic night, she thought of him and hurried to his room As she crossed the barrack square, she could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune, softly sweeping through the gloom. His door was open wide, with silver moonlight shining through. The place was wet and slippery where she trod. Thank you. An ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad Carew. Lay buried in the heart of Mad Carew. Of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, and the little yellow god forever gazes down.